This is what hits a lead's inbox after they run a Shopify migration calculator, an animated landing, live math, and an automated email. And all of this, I built it on an afternoon. Let me walk you through the stack. Claude Code, Shopify using Horizons theme, and Klaviyo for the email flow. Deploy a lead gen funnel for merchants stuck on WooCommerce or PrestaShop who want to move to Shopify, but they want to understand the real cost for doing this. Part 1. motionsites.ai. Guys, I love this website. It's a gallery of best-in-class landings, but the killer feature is the copy button on every site. Just one click and you've got the exact prompt that regenerates that design in Claude, ChatGPT, or Gemini. So scroll around and pick the one that hits, copy the prompt, and your aesthetic foundation is done. Set a design left. As you see, the animated background is what really gives the page a pulse. So my pipeline. First, I seed image from Pinterest. I go through it until I find something I'm happy with, and I iterate it with Google AI Studio using NanoBanana until the vibe is locked. Next, I take this picture and I bring it to Higgs Field. I just upload the image, and with a very tight prompt. No camera move, no zoom in, no zoom out, no text, just a seamless loop. Wait for it to come up and see, until you have something that you like here. You download the file and you push it to your Shopify library. That's gonna make this video now part of your theme. It's very important that you keep everything on Shopify. It's better for performance, it's recommended. One thing before Claude Code touches anything. Duplicate your theme and work in the draft, okay? This is very important. Now, the Shopify AI Toolkit writes files straight to the active theme. So you do not want Claude pushing to live until you have validated it. So now on Claude Code, I paste the motion site prompt as a base layer, then stack the constraints that matter. So it's a Shopify store, a Horizons theme, it's a new page, a custom template, hero section, background video pulled from the asset I just uploaded. The goal is to lead capture for a TCO calculator. Then I spec the math of this calculator. Now this works because I have the Shopify AI Toolkit wired into Claude Code. If you don't have it installed yet, stop right here, watch the video that I'm leaving you here at the top and also on the description, because I already made a video which is a full walkthrough to get Shopify AI tool installed on your Claude Code. With this toolkit, Claude does not hand me artifacts to deploy manually. Instead, it writes the files and ships them directly into the theme. And they show up in the live theme editor on Shopify right away. So thanks to this, we go prompt to deployed section in minutes, not hours. Okay, now heads up, V1 is going to look rough every time. It's always like this. But that is where the craft kicks in. You iterate with Claude on the logic. You tune the theme settings for the visuals. And you do not drop into raw CSS until the editor genuinely cannot get you there. When the flow works and the design is not embarrassing, just ship it. Polishing past that point is how projects die in pre-launch, guys, so keep going. Now, let's move on to Klaviyo. This is a hard prerequisite. Your account must be connected to Shopify. If it's not, ask Claude Code. It will hand you the runbook. So I spin up a list first, and I call it TCO calculator leads. Settings, consent single opt-in. And this really matters because single opt-in means the lead gets the email without a second confirmation step. For a lead magnet, double opt-in tanks the conversion, so watch here. Now, spin up a flow, trigger type API. And here's a payoff. TCO calculator submitted is already in the dropdown. I did not register the metric manually. The toolkit fired a test event against the Klaviyo API when Claude built the calculator. So the metric is already there. If you do not see it yet, fire a test, submit first to see it. Now you select the trigger and you toggle enable reentry on so the same lead can refire the flow on resubmit and save. Warning here, once the trigger is saved, it is locked, no edits. So if you got the trigger wrong, delete and rebuild the flow. Okay, now onto the email node. You click the plus button and you add an email. And again, the template is here already, courtesy of the toolkit. You go ahead and select it. Set the subject line. Now just tick the options here and enable UTM tracking, because without UTMs you are flying blind on attribution. Okay, now activate the email, activate the flow, and go live. Now let's run an end-to-end smoke test. Landing renders, background animates, that's beautiful. Scroll, you see how the background is moving as we scroll down. We have the calculator, the inputs, click calculate, we fill in the form, and click submit. At this point, Klaviyo fires the event, the flow triggers, and the email goes out. Lead lands in my audience with every variable persisted for future segmentation. Shipped. Now, if you're a merchant and you want this kind of tooling shipped for you, go to my website, myalify.com, and book a discovery call. I can help you. And if you're a builder and you want to reproduce and learn how to keep doing this kind of stuff, subscribe. Now, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and leave a comment. Tell me why you're building with it and what kind of tools would you like to see next. I'm Mael, this is my Alify. Catch you in the next one. Bye.